Roblox Corporation has just announced major safety updates in a brand new YouTube video. The changes include stricter content rules that ban anything even suggesting sexual activity, tighter age limits on places like bedrooms, clubs, and bars, and unrated games being removed from public access. Developers will now need maturity labels to keep their games live. Roblox is also rolling out new safety tech, automatic shutdowns of inappropriate servers, facial age checks for trusted connections, and AI to flag long-term harmful behavior. Finally, Roblox called out vigilante predator hunting groups, saying they put the community at more risk, but announcing a new community safety council and better parental controls. It's been called one of the biggest safety shakeups Roblox has ever made. But many players are asking, will it really work? Or is it just PR crisis management? We'll be covering all of this in detail later tonight in our new segment, The Deep Dive.
Welcome to The Deep Dive. Today we're looking at Roblox and some really significant updates they've made recently to their safety policies and tools.
Yeah, it's a big push. They're trying to tackle safety and civility on a platform with, well, millions of users.
Exactly. We're going to unpack the clarified rules, the new restrictions, and some of the tech they're rolling out.
And how they're trying to bring the community into it as well. We've looked at their official statements and an interview with their chief safety officer.
Right. So let's get into it. This whole approach seems much more proactive now, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's less about just reacting after something happens and more about building a system to prevent things in the first place. Could really set a benchmark.
Okay, so first up, the policy clarifications. They've gotten stricter, right?
Definitely. They're now explicitly banning not just like overtly sexual stuff, but anything that implies it.
Implies it. So like certain avatar movements, or maybe how a space is designed.
Exactly. Emotes, environments, avatar bodies. If it suggests sexual activity, even subtly, it's now explicitly against the rules. It shows they understand the nuances.
That's quite a widening of the net.
It is. And connected to that, there's this thing with unrated experiences.
Oh yeah, tell us about that.
So any experience, any game that hasn't gone through their maturity and compliance questionnaire.
Which is where developers rate their own content for violence, language, etc.
Right. If that's not done, the experience is now basically locked, unavailable to regular users. Only the developer and their team can access it.
So everything publicly available has to have a maturity label, the sort of baseline check.
Precisely. It forces that layer of accountability.
And they've also targeted specific types of spaces, haven't they? Particularly for older users.
Yeah, this is interesting. Social hangouts. If they include what Roblox calls private spaces.
Like a virtual bedroom or maybe a little enclosed booth, designed for just one or two people.
Those kinds of secluded spots. Those and also experiences set mainly in places like, say, bars or clubs. Right. Are now restricted to users who are 17 or older and have verified their ID.
Wow. Okay. ID verification. That's a pretty significant hurdle.
It is. It's a big technical challenge, and you have to balance security with, user friction. But it shows they're serious about segmenting content.
Creating different zones for different age groups, essentially.
Yeah, acknowledging that a single internet experience doesn't work for everyone. It's like age ratings for movies, but interactive.
So how are they enforcing all this? Let's talk about the technology. There's this violative scenes detection.
Right. This is pretty cutting edge. It's tech that can scan a server in real time. And if users start creating something problematic, maybe drawing something inappropriate on a wall or arranging objects in a violative way.
Even within a game that's normally fine.
Exactly. The system can detect that specific scene or activity and automatically shut down that particular server instance, or maybe clear the problematic content.
Instantly, so it's not waiting for reports.
That's the idea. Real-time intervention for user-generated violations within experiences. It's a step beyond just moderating chat.
And then there's Roblox Sentinel. That sounds serious.
It is. It's an AI model, and it's looking for longer-term patterns. Suspicious behavior over time.
Like grooming, for example.
That's a key target, yes. It analyzes data points, chat frequency, who's messaging whom privately, friend requests, interaction types, looking for patterns that might indicate risk.
So it flags potential bad actors based on subtle early behaviors before something major happens.
That's the goal. It flags them for human review. And interestingly, Roblox has actually open sourced this model.
Really? They're sharing that tech.
Yeah, hoping to help other platforms tackle similar issues. It's quite a move.
Okay, so strong policies, advanced tech,
Yeah.
but they're also talking to their community more directly.
Seems so. They're setting up a community safety council. The idea is to bring creators into the conversation.
Like get feedback from them on the policies and the systems.
Yeah. Exactly. A formal channel for transparency and input, acknowledging that the people using the platform have valuable insights into what works and what doesn't.
So pulling it all together, this feels like a really comprehensive strategy.
It does. Clearer rules, tighter controls, especially around age appropriateness, and some very sophisticated AI working behind the scenes. It's a major push for Roblox.
So for you listening, this shows how platforms are evolving their safety approach. But it does leave us with a thought.
Yeah, as these kinds of tech-driven safety measures become more common and more sophisticated, how do platforms like Roblox keep striking that balance? You know, the balance between protecting users and preserving the creative freedom that makes these spaces so engaging in the first place.
That's the big question going forward, isn't it? Finding that sweet spot.
Welcome back to Roblox News. That was the deep dive. And now, we turn to today's Video's Voice project, where Robloxians from across the platform let us speak directly to the word. Let's hear what you have to say. First up, Mark Next 3D Renders by City. I'm glad we're getting reliable news sources from Block's news guy. It's unfortunate he was replaced in the original Block's one. Also, free schlep. He's done nothing wrong. Anyway, and yes, justice for schlep continues to be a recurring theme. Next up, Pineapple Farm kept them short and sweet with just one word. Soundness. You know that? Sometimes that's all that needs to be said. What about the Black Refuser who said that the citizen car crashers are voting to force second plus spawn as a mistake? Big claims here. Car crashers, forsaken, and spawnism denied all in one sentence. Truly the modern Roblox experience. David Alfred chimes in with, David has gone too far. Can't believe he's doing such terrible things. Free schlep. The free schlep movement is gaining momentum. Roblox, I hope you're listening. Roblox S7D warns us all. David has officially gone insane. Please hide under your desk and do not answer the door to anyone. Stay safe out there, Robloxians. Remember, nothing further still applies. David's Peterette brings us a philosophical take. David Dunn, Gorilla Smart. Truly words to live by. 7 Bentley 7 drops a bombshell there. David is an ex-finalist. I know it. Let's put the animation. Moving swiftly on. MARKKFEE asked, can I be your next bid? I could send my username. But the answer is yes. You're here right now. Dreams do come true. And finally, who really couldn't be one leaves us with a special request. Can you say I read Dale like in those old Roblox ads? Of course. Here goes. I read Dale. And that wraps up today's Video's Voice project. Remember, if you want your words read on air, send them in. We're always listening.